After 29 years of marriage, I have left my husband and the father of my 9 children. I finally got the guts to say, I've had enough, and I want somebody that can treat me like a queen. About 9 years into my marriage, Philip started physically abusing me.
I admit it, I have some anger issues. Betty, she knows how to push my buttons. She tries to make me hit her.
He's blacked both of my eyes. I've had bruises on both arms, both shoulders. I've had bruises on my legs.
One time I hit her so hard it knocked her out, gave her a black eye, and she was laying there on the side of the road.
Things have gotten physical at least 75 times.
Well, you would think things would just end there, but Philip and Betty then decided to work on their marriage in a different way.
A few years ago, Betty and I were kind of in a slump in the marriage.
Philip suggested that we have an open marriage. I was absolutely terrified. I had no desire whatsoever.
Having an open marriage was Betty's idea. Having an open marriage was not my cup of tea. I felt like if she was going to see other people, then I should be allowed to see other people too. The rules were that we were allowed to be sexual with other partners, but any kind of a relationship was totally off limits.
Over the last 5 years, I have probably been with 15 different men, and Philip has probably been with 10 different women. About a year and a half ago, I met Kevin on social media. Kevin and I hit it off right away. First time I ever laid eyes on him, I instantly knew that he was hot and sexy and a gentleman. Soon after I met Kevin, I definitely started having real feelings for Kevin.
Initially, Kevin and I respected each other. We exchanged messages on social media. I didn't have a problem with Betty spending time with Kevin in the beginning because it was supposed to be just sexual, but turned out they were spending time together in dates and meeting his family. When I realized that Kevin and Betty were in a relationship, I was angry. A few months ago, I asked my wife out on a date. I was trying to rekindle things.
We got into a huge argument. It got very physical, and Philip broke my wrist. 3 months ago, I packed my bag, I moved out, filed for divorce, and we have our final hearing in just a few months.
Betty needs to give me a chance. I love Betty. She's my whole universe. Can't imagine life without her.
Okay, now, you two have been married how long?
Almost 29 years.
29 years. And you have how many children?
9 children.
9 children. 29 years, 9 children. And there's some debate over who suggested open marriage and when it was suggested. You say he suggested it.
He absolutely suggested it.
But you say she suggested it.
It was her idea. She already had the meeting set up with the guy.
And how did that meeting get set up with the guy?
You were talking to him on social media.
Because you made me get into a chat room. He forced me to get into a chat room.
The chat room was 15 years prior.
All right, let me stop here because things can change today. I can help you guys, but you know it requires you to be honest.
Yes, sir.
And Robin always says there aren't versions of the truth. There's the truth, and then there's a lie. Who's telling the truth?
I'm telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth.